Outside Harden. Pass to Rodman. To win the drought, James Harden, and that's good.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
Westbrook against Rose. Bryant, the pass to Malone. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Johnson, he's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Rockets. Wallace is checked in. Harden finds Westbrook. From behind the arc. Memphis with a rebound. And here's Bryant. No points so far. Malone, pass to Rose. Robinson with it. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Now here's Harden. Outside Durant. The three. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Bryant outside. Pass to Rose. Robinson, a screen on Westbrook. Down low. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Rose.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Harden. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson with the block.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Rose can't connect.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And that one falls for Westbrook. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Over to the left wing. Baylor, pass to Bird. Can't hit from in close. Houston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Durant. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Rose against Towns. Here's Malone. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick-and-roll situations.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, power it home.
Oh, wow.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Bird. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Hardaway, the pass to Towns. Outside Durant. Towns on a screen. Pulls it. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Right side Johnson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Johnson. He's out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Bird in at the power forward position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Bird. The 3-ball. Rockets with a rebound. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. George is checked in. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Rockets. Inside, here's Cousins. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Well, I tell you what, looks to me like the defense kind of slept on the fact that Cousins is deceptively quick.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. 3rd in rebound, 5th in opponent field goal percentage, and they earned a place in the top 5 for fast break points. The squad really knew how to make the most of the open court and punish their opponents in transition.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. Now here's Edwards. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Back to Wallace. Clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Cousins. Out left to the wing. Westbrook against Rose. Wallace pulls it in. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now here's George. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Here's first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Paul George.
That's good from George.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Butler on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Here's Westbrook. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now here's Johnson. George for 3. Connects from downtown. George has got 9 points.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Left side, Edwards. Westbrook against Johnson. Pass to Durant. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Here's Bird. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Towns has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Westbrook with the miss. The Grizzlies have got 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Baylor, the pass to Johnson. Here's Bird. And there's a pick. On the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, once Bird has a step on the defense, most of the time you got to foul him. He's fearless in getting to the basket.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Bryant, he's checked in for Memphis. Rose comes in for Johnson. And so he makes both from the line.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Outside Harden. Back to Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway's gotten his first basket of the night.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
Here's Malone. He has 6. Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Houston.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Stolen by Bryant. The drive by Rose. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Outside Durant. Pass to Wallace. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The 4th spot held by the Grizzlies.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Cousins, he's checked in for Memphis. Clock at 4. Here's Harden. Misses in close. Memphis leading by 4. Bryant, the pass to Rose. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists tonight.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
Now here's Harden. Shoots over Bryant. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his 2nd basket of the night. And Rose has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. George outside. Back to Rose. And he lobs it up to the rim. That shot off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Hardaway, the pass to Harden. Back to Hardaway. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare. 2 shots.
That one's good from Hardaway. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Bryant with the bucket.
Well, in general, the mid-range is a sweet spot for Kobe Bryant.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside Harden. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
35 seconds left in the first half.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And both free throws good for Bryant. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Harden, the pass to Rodman. Harden against Bryant. Towns a screen on Bryant. Harden from outside. Paul George pulls down the board. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, you really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Grizzlies.
It's a coach's dream to see.
And that'll do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Butler out there with James Harden. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Rodman in at the 4. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Grizzlies lead by 6. Pass to Malone. And here's George. Butler covering. To the middle. Here's Bird. And he banks in the layup. Bird's got 10.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Oh, a denial.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Durant looking around. And here's Butler outside. The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. George outside, fires for three. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside, uses the glass on the layup. Towns has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Bryant, and the bucket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 5. Now here's Butler. Towns up top. Outside Harden. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Memphis with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. He's got 6.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and going to work.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They were top 10 in the league at scoring off turnovers. It was baked into the game plan every night, and it made them exciting to watch.
Their nightly goal? Make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Rodman. Now Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Bryant. 6 points for him. George with it. On the wing, Bryant. Doubled by Towns. George left side. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. The layup misses.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Butler passes to Towns. Good. Towns has got 8.
Excellent pass from Butler right there. That's why he's considered a team leader.
Grizzlies lead by 5. Pass to Malone. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the basket, no matter who was offering the resistance.
The first one falls.
Well, I tell you what, if you wanted the template for the perfect power forward, it might be Karl Malone. I mean, he's got everything you want in a 4-man.
No good on the second free throw. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 6. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw is good from Durant. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Bryant, the pass to Robinson. Down low. Over Towns. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Robinson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Robinson with a steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Harden comes to help. Bryant, the pass to Robinson. Here's Bird. It's rebounded by Houston. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Durant's got 14.
A three-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Bird passes to Robinson. Over Towns. Robinson gets the bucket.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here's Towns. Give him 8.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Durant, automatic at the rim.
With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
Now Bryant. 6 points for him. Pass to Bird. Fires top of the key. And no good. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Virtually no way to stop Towns. He's extremely dangerous that close to the bucket.
Outside Robinson. Here's Bird. Outside Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Houston. Butler surveying the floor. Shoots over Bryant. The shot by Butler, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. George passes to Malone. Robinson with it. Here's Bird. 10 points for him. Got no problems knocking that one down. Bird's got 12 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Durant. Trailing by 2. Harden from outside. Memphis with a rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Bryant getting to the rack with force that time. Excellent on the drive.
And there's the screen. Harden from outside. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
The floater. And some solid defense from Towns.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Bryant. George scanning the floor. Durant with it. 16 points for him. Pass to Harden. Tipped. And here's Bryant. Shoots over Harden. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Johnson is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's George. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Malone in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
You know, you can't go for this if you're the defense. I mean, once Malone has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
I've noticed how they've spent a lot of this game getting aggressive down low, muscling their way to shots in the low post area.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Edwards. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Johnson.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Magic Johnson, taking 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Johnson.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has, really pretty unique for a point guard.
And Johnson drops them both. Here's Edwards. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Rose. Here he goes. And that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Westbrook into the lane.
Oh!
Wow.
Get out of the way!
With authority.
With that tightened up handle now, Westbrook can keep the ball on the string and keep the defense at his mercy.
At the line for the Rockets, Russell Westbrook. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Rose. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside Butler. Pass to Westbrook. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Now Durant. Shot clock at 5. He shoots it. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Rose. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. Outside Edwards. Wallace. Memphis with a rebound. Now here's Rose. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there, and that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Robinson, he's checked in for Cousins. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Outside Durant. Westbrook with a screen on Johnson. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now. Westbrook comes with a double. Rose finds George. Knocks it down from distance. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Nice rhythm to that play right there, and George was ready to fire.
Rose against Westbrook. Over Rose. Houston with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Boy, cleaning up the glass and sending it right back down. Malone earning an extra possession for his team.
Pass to Butler. Here's Rodman. Now Durant. 6 to shoot. Shoots over George. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Pass to Malone. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets trail by 7. Outside Durant. Rose against Westbrook. Shoots over Robinson. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And they're on the break. Here's Rose. Rockets with a rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Westbrook outside. Going inside. Blocked.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Rose, the pass to Johnson. Back to Rose. Tries again, and the layup is good by Johnson.
Magic showing you the stick-to-itiveness with that play, chasing down the rebound to make sure they convert.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 9-point game. From outside the arc. And it's Westbrook again missing.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Robinson. Now Johnson. Robinson, a screen on Butler. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
The energy Magic brings to his offensive game is undeniable. His passion and joy in playing, palpable. No way for the defender to keep up with him there.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Houston making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Rockets trail by 11. Here's Harden, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
That's good from Harden.
Harden's a guy who really had an old man's game back when he was a young man. It worked then, and it certainly is working now.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's George. Bryant outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Durant. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving to the basket. And it's Bird missing. Rockets trail by 9. Butler with the ball. There's a minute 47 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Both shots good from the stripe. Grizzlies lead by 7. Bryant in the high post. Malone, pass to Bird. George outside, launches a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harden from outside, buries it from 3.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Now here's Bryant. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. Stolen by Bryant, and the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Jumps up. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
The game on the line, the balance in jeopardy. This guy, Kobe, steps up big, big-time shot.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Harden against Bryant. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments, loves stepping up at crucial times.
And he commits the intentional foul.
James Harden. First personal foul. 14 foul.
And here's Bryant outside from deep. Bird, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Now, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line, Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Memphis, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Durant. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Towns. And here's Durant. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late game situations.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Outside Harden, a deep three. That shot missing, and that's an intentional foul.
At the line for Memphis, taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. So Memphis wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.